Hey you guys, so either my computer, my camera, or my editing program decided not to cooperate, and I'm not going to be able to talk you guys through this video live like I did in my last video. I'm really upset about it, but it is what it is. We just got to go through with doing the voiceovers, so I apologize, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Have fun!
Hey guys, so it's Harland and I here, and we are here today with my Seahawks look. You got some hair on your binky there, kiddo. So yeah, we are here today with the Seahawks look. I really hope that you guys enjoy this look. This look was a blast to do. It was... Don't switch your binked out. Sally? On the floor with all the dog hair. That's pretty precious. So yeah, this look was a blast to do. We had so much fun. Harlan was on the ground the whole entire time, so I apologize. You guys are going to hear him scream and laugh and giggle at the dog, and I'm probably going to show you a couple cute clips of him because he's adorable and I absolutely love him. So yes, please let me know if you guys would like to see more of these videos. I would be absolutely thrilled to do them for you. So hit the like button underneath and make sure to subscribe, you guys. Subscribe to my channel. You guys will be notified every single time I upload a new video, which I'm going to be trying really hard on, you guys. I would like to... That was disgusting, really hard on you guys. I'm going to be trying really hard, you guys, to get at least 2 videos uploaded every single week. Anyways, you guys, I hope that you enjoy the video. If you want to see how I got this look, go ahead and keep on watching, and we will see you. I actually might do another video this week. Look out. Okay, you guys, love you. Bye.
Alright you guys, so I apologize if this is your first time watching one of my videos. I promise not all my videos are like this. My video just was not working with me and I'm really irritated about it, but I want to get this out for you guys. So just stick with me through this video. I promise you not all my videos are like this. So taking my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, I'm going to just pat that all over my eyelids. I'm going to pat that on the bottom as well, right underneath my lash line, because we will be using some of those brighter colors that we use on the lid underneath the lash line as well, and we just want to ensure that they don't move around on us. Now I'm taking Scotch tape, and you want to place this anywhere on your skin. You can put it on the top of your hand, on your arm, whatever, and then peel it right back off. This is just going to ensure that you get most of the tackiness off because you're placing it on some pretty delicate eye skin, and you don't want to harm that skin. Lining up with the lower lash line and then smoothing the tape out upwards. I'm just going to put that tape right there. This is going to give us a really awesome sharp eyeshadow edge, and it just looks really cool. This is a NYX white base eyeshadow. It's not really a primer, it's just an eyeshadow base, and I'm going to pat that all over the lid. This is going to ensure that those colors that we use are going to be as bright and as colorful as they truly are in the pan. And it helps them stick more and they don't move around. And this step doesn't crease either, which is great. So this is an e.l.f. palette that I got from Target. That was about 3 years ago, so they probably don't have it anymore, but this was $10. You can find similar palettes like this on bhcosmetics.com that have similar colors. Taking that really beautiful electric cobalt blue and a flat shader brush, I'm going to go ahead and start pouncing that on the very outer corner. I don't go too far in with this, and I don't go too far up. I'm trying to really concentrate it on the outer corner, and it's going to allow us to pack 3 colors on the eyelid and have enough space to blend them properly. As you can see, I'm slowly working my way up into the socket. You're going to have to be patient with this part, you guys. You're going to go in, grab color, blend it out, go in, grab color, blend it out. So just give yourself a little bit of a break if this is your first time doing a look like this. You will perfect this, I promise you. So as you guys can see, I'm mapping out where my brow bone is for you and then where my socket lies. And I'm not going to be taking any of these shadows any further up than in my socket. So you can see there I'm tracing that out. And then I'm going to lightly fill that in. Very, very lightly. But again, remembering not to take that color too far in because we don't want to interrupt the green that we're going to be putting on the middle of the lid. Now I'm going to be taking this lime green. When it's on my eyelid, it looks yellow. I promise you it is not yellow. My camera just doesn't like to pick up the true to color, so it is what it is. So taking a smaller brush, because we want to make sure that we can get into that inner corner easily, I'm going to pounce that right on the inner corner, and I'm going to bring that up in the beginning of the socket line there. There really is no rhyme or reason why I did the outside and then the inside and then the green, the darker green, besides the fact that the darker green is going to kind of layer over the top of those two. So that's why I waited to do the darker green in the middle of the lid until last. And I did decide to do the lime green as well as the true Seahawks green and the Seahawks blue, because you do see every so often them have the accent of the lime green somewhere in their uniform, either on the gloves or on the shoes. So I thought it would be really fun to add that into this look, and it's a really fun pop of color. So taking a medium eyeshadow shader brush, I'm going to pick up that green, and then we're going to place that right on the middle of the lid. These eyeshadows are actually pretty pigmented. I'm impressed with them. I don't own any other shadows from e.l.f., but as far as this palette goes, I'm really impressed with it. And then we're going to bring that color up into the socket line as well. And you can see I'm keeping a pretty straight line there. And then I'm going to take the shadow brush with the green on it, except for I have not picked up any extra product. And we're going to blend those two colors together, back and forth using a light hand. We're going to blend until you get the look that you're looking for. I wanted a very blended look, so it literally looked like it was one shadow that just happened to fade into the next color and give us a very seamless gradient effect. And we're going to do the same thing with the lime green. Picking up the brush that I used the lime green color on, we're just going to buff in between the lime green and the dark green. Sorry, my dog's moving around in the back. Here I'm just showing you how my left eye is a very seamless, buffed out look, and how the right eye is very harsh and sharp. If you want to keep it harsh and sharp, you guys, please feel free to, but I kind of like that more seamless, buffed out look, blended out look. So I'm just using a fluffy brush with a little bit of a lighter, it's a color that matches my skin tone, and I'm just blending. And then what I'm showing you guys here is you can use that brush with the lime green on it, blend from the lime green into the green, and then from the darker green into the blue. And it'll give you this really cool blended transition look that is just absolutely gorgeous and totally seamless. Then just taking a fluffy brush, I'm going to blend that line out a little bit more until I achieve the look that I'm going for. Now taking the tiniest little eyeshadow brush. This brush is really great for the inner corner, and it's really great for detail work, which is what we're using it for. I'm going to take the navy blue. My cat was under the desk. That's what I was telling you guys. I'm going to take this deep navy blue color, and I'm going to line right alongside the tape. I'm not going to drag this any farther out than you see how you see where the really pigmented electric blue is. I'm not taking it any higher than that, and then I'm very lightly going to flick that inwards. And this is going to add a little bit of depth and dimension to the eye. Yes, you do have some eyeliner that's going to be going over that, but trust me, you will be able to see that depth and dimension underneath the eyeliner. It kind of peeks out from underneath the eyeliner. It's really pretty. If you do end up getting too much dark blue, just put a little bit of electric blue on top of it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm showing you, my son started right there, and he rolled all the way across the floor to the wall, and he rolled over that dog toy. It was so cute. And I do promise you, I do go and grab him right after this. I'm not like leaving him tucked up against the wall or anything. I just thought it was cute. So now I'm going to show you guys how I do my eyeliner, and I'm using the Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black. That's their gel eyeliner and an angled brush. And this is what the tape is really good for. You can get a perfect line with the tape. If you have a hard time doing wing eyeliner, go ahead, Jake, stop. Go ahead and try this, you guys. It's fun, and it's so simple, and it just gives you the perfect cat eye, the perfect winged eyeliner. I'm just fast forwarding through this so you guys can see how I do it. Then I take the tape off, and look how perfect that is. Love it! Yay! But there is kind of a harsh line from the blue that we've blended out to my eyebrow. So I'm just taking a Q-tip and I'm blending that out a little bit. You don't have to do this. If you like that look, go ahead and keep it. But I personally want that to be a little bit cleaned up there. Now I'm just taking a huge fluffy brush. This is just a big fluffy eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to be picking up any white that I have. I did use the white that was in the e.l.f. palette, and the reason that I'm using white is because I already have so much color on the lid. I wanted to keep this a little bit more clean and plain looking, and the Seahawks also have white in their uniforms, so I thought it might be nice to add a little bit of white up there, brighten that up a little bit, but also keeping it simple and plain. Now taking that white eyeshadow base, I'm going to run that underneath my lash line. Again, we're putting this down here because we're going to be using some of those brighter colors, and we just want to make sure that they stay in place and they're as bright and vibrant as they are in the pan. I'm going to start with the true Seahawks green, and I'm going to place that right in the middle of my lower lid, my lower lash line, trying to stay as close to the lash line as possible. Again, you guys see my stupid annotations throughout this whole entire movie because all I'm doing is muting my last video and narrating over it, so you see all the stuff that I had added yesterday when I was trying to do this video the right way, but my camera won't let me. So I'm not going any farther out than my iris with the green, the outside of my iris, and then taking that electric cobalt blue, and if I can get in the frame here, there we go, I'm going to place that on the very outside of the lower lash line. Again, staying as close to the lash line as possible, and then I'm going to blend that into the green. Now taking my tiny little Bobbi Brown brush that I had some of the lime green on, I'm going to go ahead and blend that into the darker green. Oh look, I'm wearing my Seahawks headband. I didn't even realize that. Yay! Go Seahawks! Kick the 49ers ass. Okay, so the very last step of this is to take that really dark, the navy blue that we used, and I'm going to go ahead and place this right underneath the bottom of the wing. This is going to add a little bit more definition and depth, which you won't be able to see completely, but it is kind of weird once you put lashes on. It's almost like it just kind of brings the look together, pulls the look together. This is a Sugar Pill pigment that is probably my favorite pigment from Sugar Pill. It's called Lumi, and it is this beautiful mix of green flecks and blue flecks, and there's a little bit of purple in it, so depending on the way that the light hits you, oh my gosh, the colors just transition so beautiful, and you kind of get that duochrome effect. And if you guys haven't visited the Sugar Pill website, you really should. Their eyeshadows are the brightest, most pigmented, and the coolest colors you will ever find, and they're really, really, really good quality, and they're actually, I mean, they're a little pricey, but they're pretty affordable. And I'm just going to place this on a little lip brush, and I'm going to swirl that right into my tear duct, the inner corner of my eye, to really brighten that eye up, and I'm going to drag it up to my eyebrow, as well as placing it underneath my eyebrow, right where that white color was that we used on top of the brow bone. It's going to give us just a little bit more of a shiny, sheeny effect without being too shiny and taking away from all the color on the eyelid. You could use a vanilla pigment if you had that also. Now using my go-to, my Urban Decay 24/7 in Perversion, I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline and tightline as well. Remember not to tug on that skin, you guys. Just push in with your finger and your lower lid will just flop right out, and it'll be really easier for you to just apply some eyeliner on there. I'm not sure what I'm talking about, so give me just a second here. Again, you guys, I apologize. My next video will not be like this. All my videos after this will not be like this. I just didn't have time to re-record my whole entire look and get this out in time for you guys to be able to practice before the Seahawks game. So I apologize. Just stick with me. I'm just using a makeup wipe to remove any fallout that came when I was doing. I'm trying to get close to the colors, but I'm not trying to sweep away any of the color. It's just because we're going to be using a concealer, and I want to make sure the concealer can blend close enough to those colors that we put underneath the lash line without taking any of the color off. And then this is my foundation and my concealer routine. You guys truly have seen this in pretty much every single video that I've done, so I just kind of fast forward and skip through this part. Okay, come on, Selena. Seriously? I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. I'm going to be taking a little bit more of that Lumi and placing that right on the inner corner, because we did use that makeup wipe to kind of sweep away all of that fallout. We did end up taking a little bit of that inner tear duct color, so we're just going to place a little bit more on there to make it pop. And apparently I like to use a lot of this. And then I'm going to place some of the Colossal Volume Express by Maybelline on my lower lashes. This is my favorite drugstore mascara. The wand's bristles are really fine and they're really close together, so they split your lashes pretty much perfectly for you. And then I'm going to take my Hoola bronzer and a contouring brush from, I think it's a Real Techniques brush. Yes, it is. And I'm going to go ahead and contour. I don't usually do this harsh of a contour, but because this is a pretty dramatic look, I wanted to do a little bit more of a harsh contour. And I really love these Real Technique brushes, you guys. They're pretty affordable, they're really great quality, and they're soft, and I absolutely adore them. I'm going to put some up on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, or down the sides of my nose, and underneath my lip as usual as well. Now taking Luminoso from Milani, this is one of their baked blushes. This is my favorite color so far from their baked blushes. And a Real Techniques blush brush. I'm going to go ahead and dust that all over my cheeks. I never use a heavy hand when I use blush because I have some texture to my cheeks and it just ends up clumping and being too pigmented in certain areas. But I do end up putting this color a little bit farther down on the apples of my cheeks, because I don't usually do. But I love the way that this blush looks on the apples of my cheeks. It's just pink enough without being too bright. And then I'm going to be using Blue Rose. This is one of the newer NYC Expert Last lipsticks, and this has this really awesome blue sheen to it. I thought it would be really appropriate to do a fun, bright, oops, sorry. Oh, come on, seriously, to do a fun, bright look with a fun, bright lip with this look. There we go. Alright, you guys, so that is the finished look. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Again, I apologize. My next videos will not be like this. I just wanted to get it out there for you guys so you guys could practice your look for the Seahawks game. Go Hawks! Whoop the 49ers! Home game! Let's get a W. Woohoo! Okay, guys, I love you. Keep an eye out for the next video. Please subscribe. Alright, you guys. I'll see you guys later. Bye!